All right, good morning. Dr. Dancer here, and I just got an Amazon package in. And what it is, sorry for all the noise, I ordered some molds because we are now in November, and I'm going to be doing some Christmas stuff. So I wanted to order some Christmas ornaments. So I'm going to show you what all I got. Ordered 3 different sets. So let's see, we're going to start off with the Snowflakes. See what they look like. And get them open here. There we go. Okay, so we have 5 different snowflakes, it looks like. They're nice molds. Have really nice reflective surfaces. It's going to be pretty cool when you put resin in them. And it looks like you got different levels so that you can pour different things. So we'll see how that goes. All these really pretty, nice looking little Christmas style ornaments. And what I like about them is they've got a little bit right here in the top. They've got a little hole there, or a raised area, so you create a hole so you can put your string on there and dangle it from your tree. So we'll see how that goes. Next we have some round ones. We'll get these out. Looks like there's 2 different sets. We have a lot of nice little sayings on them. This one here says, "'Tis the season to be jolly, joy to the world, merry and bright, home sweet home, Merry Christmas y'all," and then a blank one, and it has a couple of little small snowflakes with it. And then the second one has, "Believe in the magic of Christmas, deck the halls, meet me under the mistletoe. Y'all have yourself a merry little Christmas, and it's the most wonderful time of the year." And another blank one with 2 more small snowflakes. So that's going to be fun to play with as well. And then the last one is a Christmas tree with a stand. Right here. Christmas tree with a stand, and it's got this little round ornament that you can hang in the tree. And here's the little stand. So I'm going to be playing with these and see what I can come up with for some nice Christmas ornaments. We'll see how we do. And I'm really looking forward to doing the tree. It's really thick. Looks like almost an inch deep. So that should be a lot of fun. Now, when you do something like this here, we'll talk about it when I start doing it. But you got to make sure you have a nice flat surface and that it stays straight. And then same thing for your stand, so that you don't have an issue, because that could be a little problem, especially because I've heard some people complaining that their tree actually ends up leaning over a little bit. So you got to let it cure completely before you take it out. So that's what we have so far. And we'll be back in a little bit in my new room to start doing a little bit of pouring. So I'll see you in a few. All right, I am at my table, and I brought all my molds in here that I got. I've mixed up a little bit of resin, so I want to try a couple of things. So where to start? I think I decided I'm going to start with the snowflakes first. I'm going to take the tree and set it off to the side. And the little ornaments. Put them off to the side. And we'll start with one and see how we do. Now, I've got several options here. I have some really pretty kind of, I guess they're like cellophane little flakes, blue and pink. I've got my gold little foil that I can put in there. And I've got some Pearl X white. So I think for the first one, I'm going to try a little bit of clear with some gold, and we'll see how much I have left out of this. I've got another thing in the resin or in the pot that is working. So we're going to go ahead and start by taking out some flakes. We'll do the gold first. So I'm going to drop a few in there, kind of push them into place. And I've got a little brush. I can brush them down. Don't want to waste any of my little flakes. Get over here. There we go. Let's see how that works. Get my little brush. We just kind of push it down. I'm not trying to cover the whole thing. I just want to get some little gold flaking in there. Now, of course, once I put the resin in and it cures, it will lift up all of this little foil paper, which is what I want it to do. There we go. So we'll hold off on the pearl white, and we'll just go ahead and start pouring in some of this. Now I've already debubbled it. Let it flow into all the little places. Now, as you can see, there's that little spot up there. So I'm going to use my little tool to kind of push the resin up into that little round area. Let it flow around it. Take and put a little more resin in there. Now I mixed up 3 ounces. I wanted to see how much these take because I don't know. Okay, I think we're over the top of that now. And so there's our first little snowflake. So we'll move you off to the side. We'll bring in another one. I still have plenty of resin. I'll make sure I didn't pick up anything in there. So we'll do the next one in silver. just going to pull out a few of these little silver flakes. Oh, there's way too many. That's all right. We can use that. Try to keep it in there, because if it sticks to the silicone, you're kind of stuck on it. Try not to breathe when you're doing this. Oops, I got a little resin there. Get that off so I don't get my fingers all resiny. Take a few of these sheets and put them back in there. Or at least try to. Sometimes they come out a little more than what you want. All right, so let's get our little brush. And just kind of let them go where they want to go, and then mush them down in there. Come on, you. Okay. Now, this is my first time of doing this, so forgive me. Let's just hope it comes out right. There we go. Get them all worked in there. Okay, let's see how much of this we have. Pour it in. So it looks like these take about 1.5 ounces each. Because I did it about 3 ounces. And it looks like I'm using up all of it. There we go. We'll top it off. And there we have the silver one. Silver and clear. So now we've got you sitting there. Got a few bubbles popping up, so a little spray. Get rid of the bubbles. There it goes. Move you over. Clean off our little pot. This is 97% alcohol. What I use to keep my mat clean. All right. Okay. And like I said, I had a little more already in my vacuum chamber. So this is 6 ounces. So it took 3 to get 2 of them. We got a little bubble right there. Boop. There we go. Cover the silver back up. So now let's do one in pearl white. Now I'm not going to mix all of it into this one. I'm going to pour some into here. To do the pearl white. Let me get my little scoop here. Do a generous amount. I really like this pearl white. Now I know I'm probably mixing bubbles into it. But this is to see kind of what it's going to come out looking like. And most of those bubbles should release anyway. Give it a good thorough mixing. Flip over the mold. That's nice and clean. Now to help them release as I pour, I'm going to go ahead and spray my mold a little bit. And just pour it in. Now I'm pouring dead center because I want it to all move back to the center. Use my little toothpick. Give it a little spritz. And there's our pearl white one. I'll just move you over here. Okay, so now I still have some pearl white left. So let's do something a little fun. And do lighter deep red. And some moss green. Now how we do that is we're going to get our little cup, just pour a little bit in. Watch your drips. Get my other little cup. There we go. Got more bubbles being released. Okay, so let's get my little scoop out. Move you over for a second. Now, this red looks more pink to me, but we'll see what it comes out like. Okay. Give these a little mix up. And of course, while you're working, just kind of keep an eye on your other ones that you already poured. See a few bubbles, spray a little alcohol on them. Okay, there's that one. Of course, each time I'm getting a clean tongue depressor that I used to mix with. So this is our little experiment. On the last one, we're going to do pink and blue glitter and see how those come out. Now, of course, I'll be making sets of these two. Hopefully, I'm going to do my first. I'm going to try to find a place where I can go and sell them. A little fair, craft fair, and if I can get me a booth, I'll let you know how that comes out. I might even do a little video on it, and we'll see. Okay, so let's start by kind of dropping in a little bit of white into some areas. I want to just kind of cross it over. I'm going to do kind of this a little bit like a dirty pour. Just kind of spread it around, see what happens. And we'll throw in some green. And then we'll throw in a little red. And then back to a little white. Ah! Okay, that was not smart. Limited workspace, accidents happen. Put my hand right down into the silver one. So we'll just move you over a little bit. Luckily, it's still very wet. Okay, let's do some more white. Let's see a spot for some green over here. Another little spot for some white. And like I said, this is just for fun. I just want to kind of see what they come out like if I mix it up a bit. And that fills all that up. Now resin's going to do what it's going to do. We'll give it a little help, do a little swirl here on top. Now, probably won't translate to the bottom, but we'll see. Okay, now we'll just take and slide you off to the side. Try to keep it on your mat, keep your mat level, because these do take it do need very, very level. Okay, so now we'll set this out of the way. Do a little cleanup. Okay, so now, pretty sure we have enough to finish this. So what I'm going to do is pour some into this one, and then pour some into this, and keep a little clear. So, we'll get some of our flakes out, drop them in. And some here. I did way too much. See if I can't get some of these out. Just be careful. There we go. And glitter everywhere. Thank goodness tongue depressors are cheap. And my resin's starting to heat up a bit, so it's getting close to that time. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'll pour in the middle the blue, push that up where it fills up the middle. We'll work it all the way up into here. Do those little points. Now we're going to take this and we're pouring a little more in here. And we're just going to spoon it into these other places here. Now we'll take some more blue and finish filling that up. And now we'll take the remainder of our clear after we push these in. I don't know what that is. Let's pull that out. And now let's just top it off. And once again, we got our little space for our hook. So we'll try to bring some. Let's use our little spoon. And we'll just give it a little grip in there. And use our toothpick to work it around. All right. Now, of course, you don't want to forget to clean up. Clean all your tools off. Make sure you don't have any resin on them. I'll save my little spoon, even though I have several more of them. Close this up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yep, we'll dump that back in there. Now, I do have a heat mat. And what a heat mat will do for you, it cuts the cure time down from several hours, or, like 6 to 8 hours down to just a couple of hours. You want to make sure you get the right kind of mat, though. And I bought mine from Let's Resin. So it helps to, ooh, look at that mess. To do my cures a little faster so I can continue making more videos. But we'll get all this cleaned up. And I'll put my cover on. Set these up where they can all be covered. I'll give them another little squirt. Got a little bubble, right? Okay, it popped. And there we have it. So, I will be back for the demolding. And once again, classy dancer. All right. Well, they've all cured. So I believe we can go ahead and take them out. So I guess we'll start with the one that I started with, which was the clear with gold. So let's see how easy these come out. Looks like they're coming out pretty easy. Just pop them right off. So what I'll do is I'll demold them first, then I'll flip them over. There's one. We'll do the silver. There's two. Looks like I got a little overage on that one. There we go. Now let's do the white. There we go. Now we'll do this one. They do demold pretty easy. And the last one. Okay. We'll start with this one. Kind of Christmassy colors. I don't know how well you can see it, but looks pretty good to me, and I like the little ring on the top. Once that fully sets, it'll be nice and solid. So there's that one. Let's do the Snowflake. I'll have to try a couple more whites, but I think that's pretty good. And we'll do this gold one. Kind of like the gold with the clear. It's hard to see it. But my pour came out bubble free. No bubbles in that whatsoever. Nice and clear. Here's the silver. And it looks like I got a little overage on there too. So I've got a little cleanup to do on them. And there's the pink and blue. So, if you watched it all the way to the end, comment which was your favorite, and maybe give me a couple ideas even. But there they are, and we got more to do, so looking forward to more videos. And if you see something that you like, please let me know. Like and share and subscribe for more. I will try to keep getting more of these videos out. So we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching.